How's my freighter doing for fuel? Is it not too bad? Speaking of fuel, I needed surprisingly little of it. So I suppose now that I've explored at least a couple of planets in this system, to head off for the next system through a black hole and take advantage of just how long the reach is on my yeah, here we go. I mean, yeah, it's at the limit, but well, actually no, it's like 2,000 light years. It's like 200 light years shy of it. So it's off to the next black hole. Now I do plan on staying in the system for a bit, even after I do an anomaly mission that warps me elsewhere, because I'm gonna need to land somewhere to look for supplies, such things as dihydrogen crystals. But dihydrogen crystals can be found anywhere. Now, one other thing I'd like to demonstrate is this planetary probe. I think I did. Here we are. Yeah, so we have 4 planets. Low atmosphere, rainy, but it's temperate, dead, and aggressive sentinels, and radioactive. Which reminds me, I might need gamma weed at some point. But I figure I'll have a few things. Wait, one thing I'd like to check first. I want to see if the space station shows up. It doesn't. Okay, I still have to manually fly out there. Alright, well, in that case, I think I'll do an anomaly mission next, or at least I'll show one next. Before I do that, I'll do a couple of chores, see what I can offload in this system, see what I can get in this system, and then I'll meet you aboard the anomaly. Before I board the anomaly, I'm gonna see if I can find, well, I can't call these things anomalies, can I? I'm gonna see if I can spawn, it's a relic gate. Well, problem is, going through these things is kind of a crapshoot. I mean, it can get you ahead or behind. So I guess what I ought to do is, well, pass through it to see if I'm any closer to the core, and then if I am, I don't know, maybe I could bring my ship there? But if I'm not, then I'll just summon the anomaly and use it to go back to my freighter. Okay, so let's see, where am I exactly? 700 and... Oh, you gotta be friggin' yanking me. I certainly warped, didn't I? Backwards. So, with that in mind, I suppose I could have used another anomaly there too. Oh well. I can always use the anomaly to come back to where I left off. Okay, let's see what's available. Well, I suppose I can survey a planet. Or, I know it, I don't think we've surveyed planets before. There we go. I wonder where they're gonna send me. So we have scanned flora, fauna, and minerals for all in different missions. This planet surveying sounds more general than that. The last couple of missions had to do with me running around on planets. And looking for stuff. Okay, so it's located the unsurveyed planet, but I can't see. Oh, wait, no, it's way over at the edge of my screen right here. It's interesting. It looks like somebody else already found this planet, and I wonder if they surveyed it. Still, I suppose I'm kind of curious where I am as far as distance to the galactic core is concerned, but I'm not too curious, because well, there really isn't a point in... got my own pathway there. I can spot a planetary depot. Just glad I don't actually have to raid the darn thing. You know what I would like, though? If there were any gamma weed around here? It's not like there's anything in the vicinity. Never mind. I'm probably gonna run into some anyway. So, looks like my first task is to find minerals. But before I do that, I'd like to, sometimes you just got to, I don't know, I don't want to use Carpe Diem. I guess a more appropriate analogy would be opportunity knocking. the other side of this, though, I'm wondering if I have to scan things like plants, and if I've already scanned plants, do the plants I've already scanned count for the mission? Oh, this is an extreme planet. Well, not to worry. I have extreme solutions for extreme planets. I can always use more of this stuff. This is a mineral. That mineral looks like a plant. Oddly enough. Six. Here we go. Done. And now it looks like creatures already scanned do count towards there we are. Discover plants, 2 out of 5. Yeah, there's a tendency to scan stuff just for the sake of... I'm tempted to run over there and grab that storm crystal, but at the same time... doing this is you can't really see. There's gameweed over there. I'm gonna pick that for a direction. And then if I run into that last plant I gotta scan, then I'll scan it, but I'd still like some gamma weed. How's my radiation protection doing? Ah. Perfectly okay. Here we go. That was really simple. Okay, this part I wasn't expecting. Let me see. There's a thing called a... survey device. only think of one place to get that, though. Before I do that, I suppose I'll have to grab the gamma root, call my ship down, then I'll summon the anomaly, and
extreme radiation detected.
okay, there we go. Hotspots. Yeah, I sort of know what these are. So the survey device, I wasn't going to install this thing because it's useful if you're going to farm things, dig up minerals, you know, that kind of thing, or harvest gases. I never thought I'd actually need it, though. So the survey device is available where I purchase the other upgrades. So you should still know my way around this place somewhere. Now it's an exos. Wait, there's a multi-tool inventory. Oh, didn't think I actually had this thing on me. That was a pointless trip to the anomaly. Alright. Huh, I wonder why that was. Well, in that case, it looks like we're going back to the planet. Because I actually did have the survey device. I must have already bought the technology just in case I needed it for something. Or, and I think this is actually more likely, I had it, I got it as a result of natural progression. Like I did a story mission or something. And when I did that, okay, I'm gonna see if I can find some more gamma weed from the air. Oh, I really ought to stop by the farm I have on my base, but I don't ever go there if I need to farm materials. So let's see, what do we got here? The analysis visor. Well, it's the same old analysis visor we've had, but this time, let's see if there are any. How exactly would you find these things? Okay, so apparently there are different kinds of hotspots. So I'm gonna find. It looks like the nearest one of these is in this direction. Problem is I can't track my progress towards it like I can on a mission. There'll be this little indicator telling me just how close I am. Oh dear. Yeah, on a planet this nasty, I really should keep all this stuff charged. I have no idea what a mineral hotspot looks like. One thing I do know, though, is that on here I might as well grab some dihydrogen. Need it for freighter fuel. Or the frigate fuel. Suppose you can never have too much of this stuff.
Technology recharge.
These hotspots don't look like anything in particular, do they? As much as I'd like to. So it's up here. I'm standing in it right now. Wait a minute, maybe it's that thing. Aha! Okay. Now let's see if I can find... Yep, there's another one. It's about 316 meters from units or whatever it is, whatever they call it from here. And it's for power. these things. Honestly, tracking them is like,
Units received.
it's like running in, I'm not sure I have an analogy here. Alright, so we're 152 steps away. It's not that far. And there's some storm crystals nearby. If a storm comes up, I'll go and grab those. Never mind.
Incoming storm.
Okay, I have so gotta grab that hotspot because the storm is probably not gonna last long enough for me to actually grab the thing. What the? Okay, I'll stop right here. And voila. And before I grab this other hotspot, I'm going to stand right by these storm crystals so that when the storm starts up, I can just yoink them like that. Okay. But there just straight up isn't any nearby. Am I gonna have to go particularly far away to find them? Oh wait, sorry, it's this menu. I don't have anything I need for it though. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is call my ship down here.
Radiation protection falling.
And go to a completely different part of the planet. Don't worry, it's not going to take my ship that long to come. Trying to think of it. If all I need is, what was that thing? An unstable metal plating.
Product constructed.
Unstable plasma.
Product constructed.
I bet I actually need this stuff. I should be able to put it down here.
Protection falling.
And refuel
Technology
my
recharge.
radiation protection.
Technology recharge.
Now that I have an exocraft summoning station, I can, of course, summon one of my exocraft. Like the Nomad, for example. And then when I've done that, I can just grab this thing back again. Didn't know I could do that. I think I had to actually take it out originally. But boy, is that ever going to be a useful thing to have. So I suppose what I ought to do, because I'm not entirely sure just how extensive the range of my analysis visor is or isn't right now. But exactly how far away are these gas hotspots? I'm almost positive I saw something that looked like it could be a hotspot of some kind. but it was like right by a mineral hotspot, and where would I find a gas? I guess it's not so much a question of where I'd find it. It's more, how would I find it? There was one near that mineral hotspot.
Units received.
Because there was something nearby there that looked like it might be. Well, I couldn't identify it. I had no idea what it was. But it was a sort of like a pile of rock that was spouting something.
Extreme radiation detected.
Gotta put some more gas in this.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, it was that thing. Now, what exactly is this thing? Is it a gas hotspot? Apparently not, but if that's the case, then what could it... Then what is it even there for? At long, long last, I finally found a gas hotspot. I figured I'd check for gamma weed, and then when I found some, I just check if there were any gas hotspots around. First time I do this. Who'd have thunk it? So, what have I got to do next? It says I got to upload survey data. Oh, I need a signal booster. Well, I forget whether I have the thing in my ship or not. Before I do any of... Here's my ship. Bit of a hike. So since there's a nice large generic open area around here, I'll just put this here. I can always come up with another signal booster, but bit of a bother. Here we go. Now, if only that exosuit upgrade chart would get out of it. Okay, so I'll locate the nearby structures. Looks like it found where I'm supposed to go. That up. And it looks like it's 10 hours away. Means that I gotta get there by ship. Only by ship. It's that way. we are. I thought I saw a landing terminal. Grab this too. Let me get in. There doesn't seem to be a door I can knock on. Oh wait, this was it. Am I gonna have to break into this place? I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but well, here goes. Welcome user something nada. Please present planetary survey data for signing and upload. Packaging biological and geographical discoveries. Connecting to remote server. Shake verified. Data filed. Thanks something Velar entity. Well, I didn't want to have to break in, but okay. Let's go back. Oh, just in time too. Oh, there's storms. Well, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't exactly impossible either. I suppose other people could have landed at different parts of the planet and fanned out, I guess. But it... Alright. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go back to... What the... Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to go back to the Nexus, turn it in, and then I'm going to go back to my freighter. Since, technically, since I've been through the Relic Gate, I am way further away from the galactic core than I want to be. Come to think of it, before I do anything, since I've installed the industrial surveying unit, there's another that I think has sort of a story mission. So let's see, the electromagnetic generator. That's available in the construction research station. I think I ran into it before. It's not in here anywhere. Salvage data. It takes 10, I only have 8. Well, I wasn't exactly expecting to, I wasn't expecting to use the surveyor. So what I'm going to have to do is go back to my freighter, go down to a nearby planet, in the system it's in, and dig up some more salvage data. Shouldn't be too much more from one of the planets, just as long as it's not that one that's aggressive. Actually, I think there's only the one that I can land on the easiest, because I mean 2 of them are low atmosphere, and it's not like I don't like them, but I'd rather not have to deal with that for my life support system. It's so much easier to, shall we say, stop hazards. Well, who would have thunk it? I didn't actually have to dig for the salvage data. It was on a crashed freighter. What is this thing? Here we go. Electromagnetic generator. So now that I've done that and installed the survey device, what do I have to do next? Land on a planet and start surveying from there. Well, I just hope I don't go on the same snipe hunt that I was that I ended up going on during that mission. There seemed to be a veritable who's who of exotic ships in here right now. Want the big wings, want the pointy nose. There's even another squid. What the? Okay, I hope I end up on my on my home system. So help me if I don't. I suppose in hindsight I should have gone via my freighter. Would have at least guaranteed that I would have ended up in my home system. Of course, I can always anomaly my way back. suppose at some point I ought to, well, this was one of my systems. I didn't know what I was doing here, but I would like very much to pick up where I left off. I'm not completely sure where in my progress, in my path to the core this was, but or whether it was the place where the relic gate took me. But I'm gonna go. I'll use my freighter to get back to. Well, you know what my freighter is? I already dispatched a planetary probe, but that just means that I checked the system, saw what kind of planets and moons it had. In fact, when I did that, I had to name all the planets and moons. When I landed on, I named Monsoon. Well, Monsoon backwards, anyway. Oh, home sweet home again. That was probably where the relic gate took me, because it was where I summoned the anomaly from. Why am I being aimed in one particular direction here? Is that where the anomaly is? If it is, that's just another glitch with the way missions are tracked here. Sometimes it'll show you where where the last step was in your mission, as well as where the current step is. Yeah, okay, I thought so. So we're going back to Monsoon, or should I say New Snom, to test the survey device. Why it keeps moving me to the left, I don't know. Shouldn't have to fight with my own navigation system here. There we are. I just hope this doesn't mean I go on another snipe hunt. Finito. So now to test the survey device. Use survey mode, pinpoint an electromagnetic power hotspot. That's over here. But there isn't one around. Actually, I don't even need the exocraft summoning station. I can just plunk one down right here. Wait, they found one? That doesn't make any sense. It said that there wasn't one nearby, and that there is one somewhere. But I'm going to trust to what my visor actually says, rather than what the mission dialogue thinks it says. So the real question is how to find these things. Is there anything above ground? We can find a hotspot marker with E. Oh, so it's when I actually find the darn thing. Okay. So I don't like being directionless like this. Ah, here we go. And I'm pointing myself in the right direction, too. What the? Oh, no. Alright, do I have any food? Apparently not. I don't want to have to shoot these things. But have you seen the damage they can do to... Okay. That was an awful lot of damage for an animal to take out of a spacesuit, don't you think? Okay, so it's this way. I'm close to it. Now I'm just going to creep forward until it gets close enough to analyze, like this. Patching. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to use the darn thing. So is that it? Is the mission done? Yep, looks like it is. Thank goodness. It's not that I don't like staying on this planet, but I'd much rather get my... They go into the core. The reason I didn't do this mission while I was still building my base is that I don't think it actually prompted me. I think you have to I don't know what I would have done to what I had to do to trigger it in the first place. So I pressed X twice and got nowhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to mark this off. This is officially my... Well, I don't think there is a mission to take down predators. This is in return for freighter salvage modules. And if it is, then I'll have to remember this planet. It has 2 different species of predator on it. So instead of going all the way back to halitosis backwards, I can go here. To planet New Snob. Whether I like saying this or hate it. But anyway, I'll go back to the freighter and save off, and then I think afterwards I suppose I can hop to the next through the black hole to the next system. The freighter's right here. There we go. All right then.